Hello, and welcome to another video by S.CH.P Reviews. Today, we will be reviewing the SmartPal G1 smartwatch. Now, I'll just start off by saying that I absolutely love this smartwatch. I got this about a week ago, and since then, I've pretty much worn it non-stop. So I'll start off with saying that this is CE compliant, which means that essentially the manufacturer importer claims compliance with the relevant European legislation, not the infamous CE sign, which means China export. So this brings peace of mind to me, so I know it's not some weird metal or something that might hurt me one day or where the battery might explode. And yeah, so start off with the materials. So this is basically encased with what looks to be stainless steel, and it can go up to about 50 meters underwater, or 150 feet, which is very, very nice, because I love things that are waterproof, and yeah, so I've also taken this in the shower with me pretty much every single time I've taken a shower, and it's great to be able to get notifications and texts and to actually reply to them when you're in the shower. There was about a week ago, about 2 days after I got this device, some friend of mine really needed to contact me really quick, and luckily I had this on in the shower, and I was able to respond to him and tell him what was going on. Yeah, then I was able to help him. So this also comes with an e-ink display, which, although a lot of the smartwatches come with like IPS displays and such, I definitely prefer this kind of display for a smartwatch, because essentially this e-ink display, it is very easy to see at pretty much all angles and in direct sunlight and pretty much any light. And if there isn't enough light, you can just press the backlight, which turns on, and which is very helpful. And also, the e-ink display helps it with its long battery life. E-ink display does not use any battery power, except for when it's actually changing the screen. So, like right now, the battery isn't using any power to display this, which is a very nice feature. So, going through all the menus, we have activity, we have sorry. Now, going through the features of this smartwatch, you can go up or down, and so change the dial. So for example, this brings up the sport dial, which you can turn on a pedometer and a 6-axis sensor, so it will track your steps and such, and you can actually check this. You can change your goal. So for example, it starts off with 10,000 steps a day, although you can switch that up or down with 1,000 step increments. And then, okay, I just got a notification from my Gmail app that's on my phone, so I can actually get notified by that, and I can actually go into here. I can go up to notifications, and I can see about up to 5 notifications previously. So I have a lot of from that, and so alright. And then yeah, so then there's alarm. There's alarms. This isn't that helpful personally to me, because you have to have this previously set up in the app that comes with the phone. Although the app that comes with the phone, for the most part, is very, very helpful. You can actually in the app, you can change what your responses to certain notifications are. So if, let's say, you get a text on here, you can respond to the text with either about 5 or 6 different pre-assigned custom responses, or about 6 different emojis, which for me, I personally love, because you know, you can respond to other people while, you know, you're just on your smartwatch. So then there's calendar, which I also don't really care much about. It's just, you can't really do much with it except for look at previous dates. And let's go back. So then there's settings, find device, which I love. It basically, if you turn this on, if you can't find your device, it'll vibrate and ring your device, your phone, at full volume, and you can easily find your phone, which I need about once a week, because that's how often I usually misplace my phone. So then there's activity, which allows you to essentially tell you when you've reached your goals, or when you've reached maybe like 10 or 20% of your goal. It'll give you a little shock, a little vibration to tell you that. In capture, if you're sorry about that, I actually went into the camera mode, and since I'm actually recording this with my phone, it ended the video and went into the camera, so I guess I won't be able to show you that. But and there's also Bluetooth music, which is very nice because it allows you to change up your music, pause or play, and so far, very surprisingly, it has always worked for me. Never once have I like press play and it doesn't actually start playing my music, or I press fast forward or skip the next track, and it actually has done that every single time, which I'm very glad about. So then there's, alright, we can go into settings. There's Bluetooth settings to turn everything on, Bluetooth on or off, and then you can choose what device you want to connect to. There's 3 different dial types, which I'll show you in a minute. You can choose how you set your notifications. There's also Do Not Disturb, so you can set certain times of the day so you won't get notifications. And there's time and date, which I have it set so it syncs to my phone, because my phone syncs up to the satellites. So that's pretty much the most accurate way for to keep track of time. And here's the display. It lets you turn on the backlight, so when you press this button, the backlight turns on. I really don't know what Action Light does. I've tried to ask them a couple times, and they haven't exactly responded, but to that exact question. But a show second, I would say not to turn this option on, because then every single second the screen changes, and since the screen only uses up battery when the screen changes, the screen would be using about 60 times more energy than it would normally use if the show second was off. So I'd recommend keeping that setting off. But yeah, overall, I really love this device, and I will continue wearing it long into the future. Thank you for watching.